EA Sports. It's in the game.
Break it down.
Welcome to the Sports Frenzy!
Okay, let's see, Tim. We got lights. Check.
We got lights.
Camera. Check.
Somewhat functional.
Let's see, we got the clipboard. Check.
We got clipboards.
Let's see, welcome the Frenzy Nation. Welcome, Frenzy Nation, to Sports Frenzy.
We have cue cards.
Check.
Cue cards.
Check.
Okay. We got heat because it's freaking cold out there.
Check. Tell a couple bad jokes. What has four wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Ha ha ha. Tim, knock knock.
Who's there? Who's there, Rose? Come on, Rose. Don't keep me hanging.
Ha ha. That was the joke. I prank knocked you. Ha ha.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome, Frenzy Nation.
Oh, we're on?
We're on.
Hey! Welcome back, Frenzy Head Nation. Wow, does it feel like it's been forever? This is like the first show of 2014
It is.
because we've had snow, and more snow, and an Arctic chill.
It is.
Arctic blast from the North Pole.
It is.
I hope everybody had a great break, Christmas break, New Year's break, winter break. I was snowed in for a few days, well, for a week, but and most of the time we say the show must go on, but there was nobody to give a show to because everybody else was snowed in also.
This is true. This is true, but exciting news for us. I finally have come into 2014 with the new phone. It will help me keep track of all.
Keep track of your stats thing.
Oh, yes.
You on there right now?
I am on there right now.
Of yourself on your phone?
Yes. Because I'm so good looking.
That's a little weird.
There. Is that better for you?
Yes, I like the Superman better.
I do too. Okay. Anyways.
Man, we got a lot to get back into. It's like you take 3 weeks off and everything happens in sports.
This is
everything.
True.
We had numerous bowl games, which I'm going to confess I didn't watch too many bowl games this year. They had a bowl game for everything. And you know, you and I, before the break 3 weeks ago, back in the year 2013, we were talking about the silliness of some of the bowl games. I so wish we were doing a show because when I was channel surfing and stuff, there was some even sillier bowl name games. I don't recall them right now, but there was some crazy bowl name games on there that I saw. That I was just like, wow. Some that topped the Brady O'Brien Bowl or whatever that was called, Beef O'Brien or whatever that one
Beef
was.
O'Brady Bowl. Yes.
There was crazy ones. We were getting back into the swing of things, feeling good, getting that New Year groove on. Trying to stay warm because it is cold and there has been lots of snow. I bet you're enjoying your snow, aren't you, Rose?
Tired of it, that's for sure.
Lots of shoveling on his end, lots of shoveling on my end.
Yeah. Yep, gotta love it. Wonka, wonka, wonka.
I bet at least you got a vehicle to go through the snow, right?
Oh, yes, this is true. A four-wheel drive.
My Sports Frenzy truck does not like winter. AKA the Mini Falcon, I call it. It doesn't like these roads. It's horrible. Shout out to my dad for letting me use his car because if he didn't let me use his car, I'd be stuck at home.
Well, ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh man, so well, where you want to start, man?
Let's start with some picks.
You want to jump right into some picks and then cover some territory?
Sure.
We kind of got a lot to talk about, but we're kind of winging the whole talk about thing because there's things we're pulling from the past. So let's get to some picks.
Let's do it.
Let's start with some picks. What are we going with this year? What's first for our first year here?
High school basketball.
Oh, put into some high school basketball action. You want me to take the first one?
Yeah, sure. That's cool.
All right. We have the 3 wins, 4 loss Columbia Central traveling to the 2 wins, 1 loss Blissfield, which happens to be Jamie's alma mater. Who are you going with, Rose?
And
a few other
I think
people
that
I
was
know go to Bliss.
I think that was a typo there on my part. It's 2 and 3 Blissfield is, not 2 and 1. The first pick of the new year,
We did.
and I messed it up already.
Blissfield?
What?
I'm sorry, that was my fault. You have 2 and 3 on the record here. I thought I said 2 and 3. I said 2 and 1. Yeah, sorry about that. It is 2 and 3. You got it right.
Okay.
I got it wrong. One of the top things on my list of for tax money this year is new glasses. I think my vision's getting a little bad here.
I'm going with Blissfield. They got home field advantage.
3 wins, 4 losses, 2 wins, and 3 loss Blissfield. Blissfield has the home field advantage. Home court advantage, I should say. It's court, not a field. Oh, 2 wins, dude. Man, tough decisions already going into 2014. 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm not going to go against you. Blissfield's your school. I'm going with Blissfield.
All right.
Should have broke out the jacket for that one, Rose.
That's okay. That's in the closet. It's all dusty. Yeah.
For homecoming.
Next, we have the 4 and 2 Whiteford versus the 1 and 5 Clinton Redskins. I'm going with
The
Whiteford.
basketball team ain't quite as good as the Clinton football team, are they?
Nope.
My wife will probably hate me for this, being that it's Clinton and it's a home game, but I'm going to have to go with Whiteford, too, with a 4 and 2 record.
Yep. Sorry, Mary.
All right, we have the 1 win, 4 loss Sand Creek. They are traveling to the 5 wins, 2 loss Whitmore Lake. Wow.
I got Whitmore
That's
Lake.
a decision right there. Who you going with?
I got to go against the Sand Creek legend there, Whitmore Lake. I'm taking.
Well, you know, the legend would tell me, and his brother Boring would tell me too, that when you don't have it, you don't have it. I'm going with Whitmore Lake also.
Ooh. This is a...
Oh my gosh. And I don't have mine with me. Ugh, so unprepared I am.
We have the 0-6 Adrian Maples versus the 0-6 Tecumseh Indians.
And this is a 3-point bonus game, really?
That was a rivalry game.
So you're guaranteeing somebody is going to win, come away with this game with one win this week. Yes.
I'm going with Tecumseh just because they got the home court advantage.
That's what I was thinking too. Tecumseh's got the home court advantage. I'm going to give it to Tecumseh because that's also where my son goes to school. So give him the benefit of the doubt. You guys better not disappoint me.
Right.
All right, we are on to some NHL hockey. Our first game is the San Jose Sharks. They have 29 wins, 12 losses, and 6 overtime losses.
Ding.
They are traveling to Tampa Bay to play the Lightning. Tampa Bay has 28 wins, 15 losses, and 4 overtime losses. Who do you like in this one, Rose?
Gotta go with the Sharks.
Going with the Sharks. I'm going to agree with you. I'm going with the Sharks also.
Next game we have is the 28 wins, 14 losses, 6 overtime losses, the LA Kings versus the 20 wins, 16 losses, and 10 overtime losses, Detroit Red Wings.
Wings look rough this year. They are struggling big time.
Yes,
But you know, I'm a loyal person. I'm going with the Wings.
I'm also going with the Wings too.
All right, next up we have the Dallas Stars. They have 21 wins, 18 losses, and 7 overtime losses. They are traveling to the Minnesota Wild. 25 wins, 18 losses, and 5 overtime losses. Who you got, Rose?
Tough one. I'm going to go with the Wild. They have a few more wins.
I am going with the Wild also. It's being played in Minnesota. Those boys know how to play in the cold. Going with the Minnesota boys. Plus, Wild sounds pretty cool.
The Wild.
All right.
We have the 35 wins.
We are
8
so
losses,
rested.
5 overtime losses. Anaheim Ducks. Quack, quack. Versus the 32 wins, 8 losses, 5 overtime losses, St. Louis Blues.
I love me some good music. I'm going with the Blues.
That's what I was going to go with also. They're looking good this year, and they got home ice advantage. Ooh, NBA action. Let's roll some footage here.
Do we got a video?
We do. Roll it. Welcome back.
All right, what are we on? We are on NBA basketball. Wow, it's been so long since I've seen those intros. I forgot what they look like. First up, we have the LA Lakers. 14 wins, 25 losses. They are traveling to my former favorite team, the Boston Celtics. 14 wins and 26 losses. Hey, this used to be a big game back in the day.
Back when they were good. Both teams.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that they have almost identical records.
Now the
Who are you
Lakers
going with?
Lakers are without Kobe still, right?
Yes. And Boston is pretty much without
Anybody.
anybody to play for them.
I guess I'm gonna go with the Lakers on this one.
For old time's sake, I'll go with Boston because it's in Boston.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Next we have the 18 wins, 19 loss. No Rose, Chicago Bulls versus the 18 wins, 19 losses, Washington Wizards. I'm gonna go with the Bulls, I guess.
I'll just keep it interesting. I'm going to go with the Wizards because they have home court advantage. All right, we have the 13 wins, 27 loss Utah Jazz, traveling to the 16 wins and 22 loss Detroit Pistons.
I think I'm gonna go with the stinking
Pistons.
Pistons.
I'll go with the Pistons also.
The last NBA game for this week. 26 wins, 13 losses. LA Clippers versus the 30
Go Pacers.
30 wins, 7 losses, Indiana Pacers. I'm going with the Pacers.
That's my team. Go Pacers.
Go Pacers. NCAA men's basketball.
Roll it. Oh, that's right. We don't have videos for that.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. First up, we have Pittsburgh. They are ranked 22nd in the nation. They have 16 wins and 1 loss. Wow. They are traveling to Syracuse, who is ranked 2nd in the nation right now. They have 17 wins and 0 losses. What night is this being played, Rose?
Saturday.
Saturday. This is a game I might have to watch. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Syracuse.
Who you going with?
Syracuse.
I'm going to go with Syracuse also.
Ooh.
This is another 3-point bonus game.
We have the 12-4 Michigan Wolverines versus
Go Blue.
the
Go Blue.
16-1 ranked 3rd Wisconsin. Who do you got, Tim?
Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue. Hail to the victors. Go Blue.
You know, it's a new year. I'm turning over a new leaf. And I'm going with Michigan.
Oh. All right, next up we have, really? 16 wins, 1 loss, ranked 4th in the nation, Michigan State. They are traveling to Illinois, who is unranked, who has 13 wins and 5 losses. Who you like in this one, Rose?
My upset special of the week, Illinois.
You know, Michigan State's had actually a couple of real close calls already. I think wasn't their last 2 games? It's been really close.
Yep, they've been rough. I think
13-5.
the last game, I think Michigan State really didn't have too many. They didn't make too many 3-pointers, so they were struggling. So that's why I'm going with Illinois.
That's his upset special. Hi, I was trying to be nice. I've turned over a new leaf. You know, I've been trying to be nicer to because I have a lot of Sparty friends. Just for that reason alone, I'll pick Sparty this week. Just.
What? You just said Sparty? You're going with Sparty?
I'm not going to make a habit of it. I'm just, I'm being nice. I'm being nice to my Sparty friends. I do have a few. It's, you know, I do. I have a few, so I don't know. There's a big part of me who wants to give Illinois the upset, but I'm going to go with State.
Okay. This is the first. Mark it on your calendar. Our next game, we have the 13
Now
wins.
would I be upset if
13 wins, 4 losses. Ranked 25th, Oklahoma. Versus the 13 wins, 3 losses, ranked 12th, Baylor.
Man, these are some tight games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to Baylor. I really don't know anything about either one of these teams, but
Yeah, I'm going with Baylor also.
Baylor's home court advantage, so 15 wins, 2 losses, ranked 9th, Oklahoma State. They are traveling to Kansas, who is ranked 15th and has 12 wins and 4 losses. Who do you like in this one, Rose?
I got to give it to Oklahoma State.
This is going to be my upset special this week. I'm going to go with Kansas for the upset special because they got home court advantage.
And our last NCAA men's basketball game. 14-3, ranked 18th, Louisville versus 13-3, Connecticut. And I got to go with Louisville for my wife.
I'm going to give it to the unranked Connecticut. That'll be another one of the specials.
Boy, we are going opposite a lot tonight.
Yeah.
And we are down to 4 NFL teams. 4.
We take a few weeks off, and, you know, football season's almost over.
It's true. And big games here, because the winners of these games will play in the Super Bowl February 2nd. We have the 12-4 New England Patriots versus the 13-3 Denver Broncos.
Who are you going to go with?
Tom Brady has won a lot of Super Bowls, and Peyton's only won 1. And Peyton doesn't have too many more years, so for that reason I got to go with Denver.
Is this where these games are being played too?
Yes.
Denver has the home field advantage.
Yep. Yep. So, but if the Patriots make it, I'll be happy too. So.
Yeah, this is a tough game for me. Obviously my love for Tom Brady makes me want to pick the Patriots, but I also like Peyton Manning and would love to see him take the Broncos all the way this year since all my other teams got eliminated. Oh, man. Sorry, Tom. I'm going to go with the Broncos. Broncos for me.
Broncos for me.
I'm not 100% convinced on that one, but like Rose said, either one of these teams win, I won't be too disappointed about it. So
that's going to be a good game, though. I can tell
all
you
right.
that much.
Yeah, I'll probably be watching that game this week also. Is that a Sunday? I know it's a Sunday game, but is it an early game or a late game? Do we know?
I don't know. While you're going over the last pick here, I'll let you know what the times are.
Yeah, you might got the time on this one too while we're at it. All right, we have the San Francisco 49ers. They have 12 wins, 4 losses. They are traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. 13 wins and 3 losses. My, oh my. Seattle has the home field advantage. Who you like in this one, Rose?
Just a sec. Come on.
Come on, you can multitask.
No, I can't. All right, no, I can't.
He's focusing.
I am very.
Man,
focused.
I don't know. I don't even know who I like in this one.
I want the 49ers to
This
make it.
is tough. I'm really going this.
I really want the 49ers to make it to the Super Bowl again, so I'm going with the 49ers.
I think both these teams got a couple of Michigan guys that play for them. I don't know. So I'm just going to go with you on this one, and 49ers, because both these games kind of got me. So I'm not 100% sold on the 49ers, but that's who I'm going to go with.
Okay, well, the times for your NFL games for Sunday. Let's see. For the Patriots-Broncos game, it is a 3 p.m. game. 3. For the 49ers-Seahawks, it's a 6:30 game. And yes,
oh, really?
The Broncos and the Seahawks both have home field advantage.
All right. Should be some good weekend of football.
It should. Speaking of NFL, we had a lot of firings this year. Bear with me for a minute.
Holy
here.
cow, have we ever? That is crazy, all that's on the NFL already.
Yes. Well, for starters, the Cleveland Browns fired Rob Chudzinski, and they have not hired a coach
right there
yet.
for a minute. Because...
What?
Okay, I was going to stop you right for a second. Because to me, are you kidding me? You can't give the guy even a whole year to figure out a program that you, A, traded your number 1 star away, and B, he's a new coach who is he was a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. And you give him less than a year's time to turn a team around, and then you fire him when he doesn't have a good season like that? And how much money did you waste on this guy that you gave God only knows how many year contract to? I'm Not happy with that. Not that I'm a huge Cleveland Browns fan, but that guy should have been given more than a year. Not even a year. He inherited a team. He didn't even get a whole year.
Yep.
He should have been given more time. That was not fair at all. Okay, that's enough of that rant.
Hey, nothing wrong
What
with
other
that.
coaches you have for us, Rose?
Let's see. So, yes, Cleveland Browns coach was fired, and they're currently looking for a coach. The Detroit Lions fired Jim Schwartz and have hired Jim Caldwell. The Houston Texans fired Wade Phillips and have hired Bill O'Brien. The Minnesota Vikings.
Who was that?
What?
Who was that last one?
The Houston
Bill
Texans.
O'Brien. He's coming.
Yep,
He's coming over from a college team, right?
I believe so, yes.
I think Bill O'Brien, wasn't he Notre Dame's coach?
Um,
The spot again. Sorry about that. I think he might have been Notre Dame's coach.
yep, one sec here. Let me look it up here.
We got some college coaches stepping up.
No, he was 95 to 2002. He was with Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay.
03 to 04 Maryland, 05 to 06 Duke, 07 to 2011 the Patriots, 2012 to 2013 Penn State.
Oh, Penn State's right.
Yep.
Notre Dame. I don't know why I was. Yeah, he's the guy who took over Penn State.
Yep. Minnesota Vikings fired Leslie Fratz, and they've hired Mike Zimmer.
So lots of coaching changes in the NFL.
Oh, there's still more. I'm not done yet. Oh, there we go. We got 3 coaches left here, or 3 teams left. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers fired Greg Schiano and have hired Lovie Smith. Tennessee Titans fired Mike Buchek. Excuse me, I'm butchering the last name. And have hired Ken Weisenhunt. And the Redskins fired Mike Shanahan and have hired Jay Gruden.
All right, so as long as we're on NFL talk right now with the coaches and everything, how are you feeling about the Lions' new hire?
I know it's their backup hire. I don't think that's the guy they wanted. It's a little early to I don't know. It's the Lions. I've been in Michigan for 30 years now and been on this earth for 30 years and had to put up with the Lions for 30 years and just beginning to wonder if there's anybody who can turn around the Lions.
This guy did come highly endorsed by Tony Dungy. Do you think that's going to make a difference?
I don't know. Too early to tell. I don't know. I don't know what the Lions need to be turned around anymore. It's I don't know. I have nothing to add to that.
You sound like Yoda. Clouded the future is, and not see.
It's true.
Okay, on to the next topic.
We have Alex Rodriguez suspended for PED use, and it's been reduced to 162 games. But hold the phone. He's still not happy with being suspended for 162
Whoa.
games. So now he is fighting that 162 game suspension now. So
Everybody knows he's one.
Most likely you won't see him this year.
Well, actually, you will. If every time he fights it, I think he can play until they come to a judgment.
Oh.
While he's fighting this again, if the season starts up, I think he'll be allowed to play until they get a judgment on it again.
Oh,
That's what happened this past time around.
well, I hope
So
they
he
have,
might brain.
I hope they have a judgment by that time. By what? When's the season start? June, May or June? Something.
You never.
Yeah. And a little bit of wrestling news here. Sadly, WWE Hall of Famer Mae Young has passed away this week at, I believe, 90. She was. Some great moments from Mae Young. I still remember all the times in the Attitude Era, all the crazy stuff she did. She must have been in her 70s during the Attitude Era. So our condolences goes out to Mae Young's family and friends and family. So
Rest in peace, Mae Young.
and then exciting news: they've announced the first inductee for the 2014 Hall of Fame and for the WWE Hall of Fame, and that is the Ultimate Warrior. Okay.
The little warriors out there.
And yeah, I think that's all I have. What do you got for us, Tim?
Well, everybody's been wondering. Well, not everybody, but last week they wrapped up a storyline for AJ Styles, who has always been with TNA Wrestling for quite many years. Apparently, they were unable to reach a new contract, so AJ Styles has moved on, and he is now wrestling with Ring of Honor. So, some people are saying that so many people left TNA that TNA is on a downward spiral. There are still rumors going around as to who is trying to show interest in buying the company, if anybody, if the Carter family is still trying to get rid of it. Nobody knows for sure. But other news with TNA recently, whatever position Jeff Jarrett was in, he stepped down and has left the company now. So now he's just a stakeholder in the company. So I don't know. Last I knew, he was trying to build up some people around him to repurchase the company. And that's really all I have this week. I didn't really prepare for this piece of it.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. That's all I got for us this week, too. So I hope everybody is having a great start of 2014.
Be blessed out there, everyone. I'm the coach.
And I'm Jamie.
And if you're not down with that,
We got two words.
we got two words for you.
Break it down. Degenerate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah, that's a break, little man. Break it down. Degeneration. Degeneration. Think you can tell me